be 12 this year. She's a Virgo. 12 years ago, I wasn't that embedded in astrology. I just was just fixated on sun signs, didn't know too deep about placements. So for me, I think being deep into astrology now, low-key, I would probably try to, plan my baby around a certain sun sign.
So that leads me to the next question. What would you want your child? What sign would you want your child to be?
Okay, so for me, if I'm having a daughter, and this is going to sound absolutely crazy to y'all. If I'm having a daughter, which I do, no, I will want her to be a Libra or a Taurus.
But you don't like Libras.
So it's not the fact that I don't like Libras, but I feel like they just require like so much attention.
You say you want a daughter, so you would love to give her that attention.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm giving my daughter. Listen, my daughter has brought the connectiveness, because I'm so recluse. So my daughter has brung that, vulnerable, like congruency, like let's all get together vibe out of me. So if I had a daughter, I would want her to be a Taurus or a Libra, or a Cancer. If I had a son, I would want him to be a Sagittarius or Capricorn. Yeah.
Okay, so what sign, like on paper, it say that you're perfect, like who are you compatible with in astrology? What sign are you supposed to be compatible with, and do you think that's true?
Okay, so I would say yes.
So who you supposed to be?
I'm supposed to be compatible with a Capricorn.
Okay.
I would love
love Capricorn.
I would love to marry a Capricorn for sure. That's an Earth sign. I'm an Earth moon. I'm a Cancer. Okay. My mindset is non-traditional, or my perspective. I'm very open to just a lot of things, but my heart is so traditional. So in my home, I would love the aspect of gender roles, meaning my husband goes out to work and he's the boss and he brings home the quote-unquote bacon, and I'm home being domestic, because that's just naturally who I am. And what I've noticed when I look at couples who've been in relationships for a long time that's out in the spotlight, they're always the opposite.
Right.
So when I look at a placement and I'm like, okay, this person's a Sagittarius, the spouse is always a Gemini. When I look at a placement that's a Cancer, the spouse is always a Capricorn. So I feel like the opposing signs, because if you know anything about astrology, every sign has an opposition, and I feel like with the opposition you grow, you learn things. So yeah, Capricorn would definitely be someone that I want to marry.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So what will be the opposite? Your opposite sign?
Okay, I would not want to marry a Pisces or Cancer. Like, because I feel like that's too much feminine energy. And for me, I have a lot of feminine placements. I'm very feminine, so I need a masculine man, like very masculine energy.
Like a
I can't say
Capricorn.
man. Yeah, like a Capricorn. It's funny because I attract a lot of Sagittariuses, so
Right.
that's funny.
Is there anything else? I'm a question. Anything else that you want someone to know about a Cancer?
With a Cancer, I feel like I would say.
Hold on. Do y'all think y'all talk too much?
Well, no, I feel like if you I have a Venus in Gemini, so that makes me open to conversation, but a lot of Cancers come off like reserved. And for me, when I'm left to my own devices, I can be very, reserved. But I think when Cancers are comfortable, it's all up. We're emotions, we're sensitive, we're ruled by the moon. So when we're comfortable, we can be like an open book, so comfortable, open.
So do you think y'all fall in love fast?
For me, keep going back to this. I'm a Virgo moon and I'm a Taurus Jupiter. So I'm very logical when it comes to love. And I need to see, okay, you love me, but what can you produce? Like, how are these bills gonna get paid? How, you know? So I feel like with a lot of earth placement, which earth rules the physical, I'm very more set on tangibles than like goo goo gaga.
Yeah.
Like, I mean.
Well.
But in order, I feel like, to get to know a Cancer, you know, at its core, you definitely have to know like the placements, because all Cancers aren't, you know, created equally. I do feel like they're sensitive, they're ruled by emotions, and that's a fact. But it all depends on how they manifest them. You know, like I said, for me, I manifest things like, you know, I may be an overthinker, or
right.
you know, I may you know, I think my sensitivity, my emotions manifest through my moon, ironic, which Virgo placements tend to be overthinkers. So when I'm feeling like an emotion, I may overthink it, like, oh, she said this, did she mean it like that? Why did she say it like that? You know, things like that. So yeah.
Okay, so this is my last question, and then we can end the video.
Okay.
What would be your perfect, quote unquote, ideal date?
Okay. If I'm resting in, like I said, because people don't understand, it's more to things than your sun sign. I'm a sun Cancer, but I have a lot of different other placements that, you know, choose me. So if I'm resting in my earth sign, if I'm resting in my earth energy, you know, which is once again Virgo in the moon, Virgo, and Jupiter in Taurus, perfect date would be you fly me to a different country and we're having dinner at a 5-star restaurant, because it's all about the physical tangibles. But if I'm just at my ego, at my core, you know, perfect date is just us being in the house all day, just enjoying home, you know, just enjoying the house. And it depends on, like, you know, Cancers, we love home, so we want that energy to be like a vacation, you know. So if I'm being, you know, in my moon and my Jupiter and Taurus placements, it's definitely, oh, fly me out on a private jet and, you know, let's just have pasta in Italy. But if I'm being, you know, in my Cancer mode, it's just, I just want to be in the house all day with you, in the bed and in the kitchen.
Right. So I think that was a good video.
Okay. And that's Cancer for you.
Okay.